Steve, and on this episode of Cooking with Love, I'm going to be making a carrot soup. Now, one of our loyal subscribers had asked for recipes that we use for Easter time, and this is one that I've been making in our family for years, and my wife's family has used this recipe. It's very, very easy to put together. It does use carrots, and it has a topping of toasted breadcrumb with caraway seed. It's really delicious. All right, let's get started. The ingredients we need to make our soup are carrots, and I'm going to peel and then slice the carrots. Some yellow onion, and these will be diced. We need some fresh orange juice, some lemon juice, some tarragon, dried tarragon, some butter for frying our onion in, and then chicken broth. Now, to make the topping for the soup, we're going to be using plain white breadcrumbs with butter and caraway seeds. All right, I'm going to start preparing the vegetable by slicing them up. The first step is to saute our onions. So I have this pan on medium heat. I'm going to add the butter. I'm going to allow the butter to melt, and then I'll add my onions. Our butter has melted. I'm going to add the onions now, and we're going to saute these for about 2 to 3 minutes. The onions have been sauteing for about 3 minutes. I'm going to add the carrots now, and the tarragon, dried tarragon. Now I'm going to put the heat on low. I'm just going to give them a good stir here. And I'm going to cover this and let it cook on low for about 10 minutes, and I'll stir it occasionally. Our carrots have been cooking for about 10 minutes. I'm just going to uncover them now. Give it a stir. And now we're going to add our chicken broth, the orange juice, and the lemon juice. And we're going to bring this to a boil. And after it starts to boil, we're going to reduce the temperature to low, cover it, and let it simmer for about 15 minutes until the carrots are very tender. Our soup has been simmering, and we'll just make sure that the carrots are tender now. Yep, they're breaking. All right, we're going to take it off the heat, set it aside, and now we're going to prepare our breadcrumbs. We're going to prepare the topping for this soup. In a frying pan, I'm going to melt this butter. Now that the butter is melted, I'm going to add the caraway seeds. And we're going to saute these for about a minute. All right, next we're going to add our breadcrumbs. I'm going to stir them in. And we want to just toast these for 2 to 3 minutes. All right, our breadcrumbs are lightly toasted now. We're going to take them off the heat and set them aside. Now the next step is to puree our vegetables, our soup. And I'm going to be using a blender for this. But you could use a food processor, you could use a food mill, whatever you have, an immersion blender, whatever you have available. We just need to puree the carrots. All right. now I'm going to transfer the puree to a clean pot. And I'm just going to finish up the rest of the soup this way. All right, our soup is all pureed now. I'm just going to do a taste test for seasoning. It's going to need a little bit of salt and pepper. All right, so a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And our soup is ready. Our soup is finished. I'm going to give it a little taste test now. Really good. The sweetness of the carrots, a little bit of citrus in it. The toasted breadcrumb is a nice little topping for it. Fresh parsley for garnish really adds to the flavor. Great soup to make on any holiday. I do traditionally make this at Easter. Goes great with a roasted leg of lamb or a roast ham. Why don't you give this one a try? It's not hard to put together, and I think your family's going to really appreciate it. Till the next episode.